to a very special Kiki and Kibitz bonus episode. We did not see this coming, people, but we got some scoop for you.
And do we have the scoop? Major
Oh
scoop.
my God. This is going to break the internet, Mary. I'm not even joking.
And we thought we had the scoop with Uncle Bo.
No.
This is a triple scoop.
Triple scoop with fudge with cream on top. That'll be funnier once you actually see what we're going to show you people.
Yes.
So let me set this up for you. We, have an Instagram account at Kiki and Kibitz, and we get DMs from people sometimes. And sometimes they tell us that they've got scoop for us. They've got the dirt on so-and-so or so-and-so.
And actually, this DM first originally came in maybe about a week or so after the original Uncle Bo interview.
Right.
And it was kind of like, oh, so do you guys have the scoop on Mike's current love life? Do you know?
And I answered and said, no, I don't. I said, oh, maybe we should ask Bo.
Right.
And then this person said that he or she, because it came in under a male name, said that he knew something about Mike's current fling.
Right.
And we're like, so you answered.
So I said, what do you know, basically? And there has been a picture going around on Instagram of Mike with a girl with brown hair, and it's rumored that that's his girlfriend.
Right.
And basically, this person said that girl in the picture is just a friend and not his girlfriend. And I said,
and we were like, how do you know?
Right. How do you know? And this person said, because I'm Mike's girlfriend.
And we're like, so I'm telling Mary in the background, like, just ignore that person. Like, they're full of shit. Ignore it.
But I just felt something, Brianna. I really did. I felt something in my gut. I don't know if it's my street smart. I don't know, but I just felt, I just felt that there was something to the story.
Well, you were right, girl, because
basically I was like, provide the receipts. And oh boy.
And here they came.
They came and
they kept coming.
They kept coming for hours.
I was like, oh my God, I got to get back to work. So I was like, please, is this over? I know. So like, first it was just a text conversation going back and forth, and she sent some screenshots. So first she sent like video, but you couldn't see, like, you could see Mike in the video. You guys are going to see all of this.
Right.
You could see Mike in the video, but you couldn't see a person. Could be anyone.
Right.
Then
you could hear a female voice in the video.
Right.
And in one of the videos, you kind of see a blonde, like the back of a blonde.
She shows the back of her head and her feet, and it's not Natalie. Okay. That is for sure.
That is
anyway. So she started sending us text screenshots, and then she started leaving us audio messages. Now, people, I asked permission, and you will see it in the screenshots. I made sure she was okay with us sharing this audio. And she said she was. And the reason is because she felt very used by Mike, and she felt like he was going to expose her. And she was very worried. So she decided she was going to tell the story first.
She felt very used.
Right.
She felt Mike gaslighted her a lot. And she has a bone to pick with Sarah.
Right.
Mike's BFF, which you will see and hear in her messages.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, enough of us talking. Let's roll the tape. So first you're going to roll the tape. So for the first two are like little video clips, the ones we told you about. Then what you're going to hear is 10 minutes of recorded audio. Now this is coming on Instagram, so it's not one long continuous stream. So I've just kind of mushed them all together one after the other. So if it sounds like a couple are disjointed, it's because messages happen in between. You'll also see screenshots from the entire conversation. So roll the tape.
Enjoy, people.
Ooh. I tried. I couldn't get it. Fire. Can you see? Should I try? So Mike goes into a story the first night about his friends and his hometown and stuff, and we're getting to know each other. He mentions Sarah and that she had a child, and he started telling me something about a ghost being in the house. At that time, we were laughing and joking around and talking about spirits and ghosts and just kind of, sharing stories and whatnot. And then he started telling me more about Sarah. I didn't ask any questions about her, and I didn't know anything about her prior. He tells me how Sarah would constantly sleep downstairs nude, and I'm sorry, not nude, but with her top off, and she would make it very known to Mike and say things like, just so you know, I'm going to be sleeping nude tonight on the couch, so when you come in. And then he would always be, quote unquote, surprised when he would see her nude on the couch. I didn't say much about it, but we're women and we know what women do. And if you're going to tell a man that you're naked on a couch over and over and you're repeatedly sleeping in a public area where he can see you, you're kind of sort of hoping that something happens. I asked Mike if they had sex. He got very frustrated and annoyed and said no. But that was it. We moved on. We started talking about something else, and it was no big deal. I guess this past weekend, since I had called and I was in text communication with Mike, Sarah was really upset that I was calling. So she started drilling Mike about questions with me. And one of the questions she asked was, did she ask if we've had sex? Mike told her, yes, she did ask that. Sarah began to get very upset with me and started almost verbally abusing me, telling him that, I'm stupid and why would he even speak to me? I must be some whore. So Mike came home and did tell me about this conversation between her and Sarah. I said, Mike, that's not right to do. I said, I'm allowed to ask questions, especially for having sex. I said, I asked one question about it. If you guys had sex, you told me no, and we moved on. I said, I would really appreciate it if you made it clear to Sarah that me and you are in a talking relationship right now, and we're trying to get to know each other. That I didn't bring up the situation, and that I didn't assume anything, and that she shouldn't be speaking about me like that. Mike did text her. Mike sent me the screenshots of them texting back and forth. It seems a little weird the way that she responds to him, because she keeps saying to him TMI B, TMI B. And I'm like, why is that too much information to tell me that you guys haven't had sex? Why would she be so angry at him if something's not going on? That leads me here to contacting you guys, because I don't think he's honest about anything. I think he's a fucking liar. I think that he gaslights people and uses people. And I don't know. I've never had my opinion really of Natalie. I think that she might be a little cuckoo in the head, but maybe she's just free-spirited. I really believe that Mike was abusive to her verbally and just gaslighting her and his friends and his family, as it shows, with Sarah automatically jumping down my throat when I didn't even do anything wrong except want to get to know a man. In regards to the gaslighting issue, That's one of my biggest fears right now is being bullied and almost, I don't want to say threatened, but there's been some things said here and there. Well, what if everybody found out about you? Or what if your face was displayed everywhere? And so I take it kind of as a threat. And I almost felt like I kind of needed to come forward in some sort of sense before him or Sarah or even other individuals that don't even know me and have never met me start saying things that are untrue about myself or the situation that took place. It's just, it's beyond words to me. And my dumbass just accidentally sent those screenshots to Mike, and he's calling me right now. Oh, shit. My stupid ass sent those texts, those screenshots to Mike. I didn't answer the phone. I did try and call him back, but he didn't answer. So, oh well, I'm just over it. And I told him, I said, okay, well, I guess now you know what I'm doing. So I guess it is what it is. He would call me and tell me, how he's making plans to come to California to see me soon and that he really missed me. And he was very sweet on the phone. And then anytime I would text or ask a question, it was always deferred, very short. And then, it was followed up by phone call, as you could hear, when I accidentally messaged him. So that's pretty much my story in a nutshell, is I just think he's kind of a piece of shit. He uses women. Like I said, I think Natalie is a little nutty, but maybe she's just a free spirit. We're all a little different. And I really do believe that he wore her down, and that's probably why she left. But I'm not here to judge their relationship at all. I just know what I've experienced. And I really believe that he is not a good person, whether it be alcohol related or other narcotics. I'm not sure. But I'm not one to judge on that. I am very cannabis friendly, but maybe that affects him a little different than it does other people, perhaps. If there's anything I've left out, you both are more than welcome to ask me any questions. I'll be upfront and as truthful as I can be. Thank you, girls. You guys have been really sweet, really kind. You guys made me feel not so ashamed. I felt so ashamed. I never in my life thought I would go somewhere and then somebody open up a suitcase. Like, I took all of those toys with me because of the fact that I wanted to actually open them up and see what all of them are. I haven't even opened them up yet, but there was full bondage things that attached to the door, swings, all sorts of stuff. So I came home and I didn't tell any of my friends about it. I just want to add one more thing. Uncle Bo was always very kind to me whenever I spoke to him. There was a few times where obviously I was confused about Mike and what was going on between me and him, whether or not he was being honest or truthful with me. And Uncle Bo was always very kind, very nice to me. He never really told me what was going on or anything in depth, but he honestly just tried to cheer me up a lot. He'd just tell me, it's okay, girl, I've got women problems. And he was just a really nice guy. And I think that he's going through a lot, and I definitely don't want any attacks on him because I really feel like he's going through some stuff, and I really think he's a good person. I was paraphrasing. My exact wording was not, you're a nobody, but I did let him know that just because he was on reality TV didn't make him famous or valuable to society in any way. So I did put him in place over that. I hope that helps you guys in your account, and hopefully you guys can get a little extra in for your efforts and your work too, because I know you guys spend so much time trying to update the public and everybody in the loop with, the whole 90-day thing. So I appreciate it, and I'm sure other people will appreciate it too.
I really hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful 4th of July. It's a gorgeous day here. I hope wherever you guys are, I think one said California. I hope it's not too hot. It's in the triple digits where I'm at. So I'm headed to the coast, gonna enjoy some time there. And hope you guys just have a blessed weekend and week. Thank you guys so much.
So, oh my God, how crazy is that shit?
Could you believe that?
No, I cannot. And what about the suitcase full of sex toys?
Oh my God.
I know it. This is crazy. And then the live screenshots of his texts, like, hello. And then, so what about when he calls her in the middle of the audio?
I know, isn't that fucking
When she accidentally sends the screenshots to Mike.
I know.
This shit's
and
off
then
the
she's
hook.
like, oh, well, it is what it is.
It's too late now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and tell your friends. Patreon, $2.50 a month.
Yeah.
And prepare for the internet to be broken, because it's about to go down, people. It's about to go down. Anyway, we'll see you back here soon. Our next video is going to be a very exciting interview with a 90-day cast member, unless he cancels, but that never happens, right?
Yes.
Anyway,
no, that never happens.
See you back here soon, people. Bye.
Bye.